What has happened, tuanze na LGBTQ alafu tuende kwa TikTok. What has happened, the concept LGBTQ imekuwa very well calculated. Remember hata wakati walipatio freedom of association, hakukuwa na jubilation. You must ask, wakati tumekuwa approved, mbona to celebrate? Because bado hawaja attain their core agenda. We will go back to the constitution. When the constitution was being passed, the church was against it because there was a loophole. Na loophole ya kwanza inakuja, do not discriminate against sex. When we go to legal interpretation, words are very key. And sex does not just mean intercourse, it mean orientation. So that loophole ndio ilitumika South Africa kufungua mlango. The same loophole ndio imetumika Kenya kuanzisha conversation. These guys are testing the water. Their core objective is to legalize. But you see the fact that wamepatiwa freedom of association, that they can form an NGO, ni kumaanisha now a channel for pumping money and resources has already been opened. Because as mtasema tumepata fundings ya kurun our organization. It's a paradox. But what we need to understand, the Supreme Court is the highest court in the land. Watu wamekuwa kusema, oh, this is a God-fearing nation. Hii case ilikuwa before kina Ruto na waingie in power. This case was there in the days of Uhuru. And we need to understand that this has nothing to do whether you have a born-again president. The president picked the Bible to protect the Constitution. He never picked the Constitution to protect the Bible. So he has his values, and if the Constitution has loopholes, we need to gather as believers, we are the majority, and go for a referendum. It is there in the Constitution. It's part of our Constitution right that we can gather, change the Constitution. Na hata wakipitisha walisema it's not 100%, na waka open a leeway for a referendum. So I think it's the right time. Shouting kwa hizi mic haitasaidia. The church needs to put the legal people in order, mobilize the parliament and the senate, and begin to push for a referendum so that such things can be reversed. The second thing, wakati una sit kwa judiciary, kuna kitu inaitangwa reading the mood of the population. You know, you don't just make verdicts. Lazima ujue hizi sheria zina govern watu. Na hizi sheria zina govern watu, and it's a democratic state. So you don't just sit and say kuko hivi na hivi. You must, kuna kitu inaitangwa the human face of the judge. So I really feel, I don't know kama judiciary imekuwa compromise, but at the end of the day, it is such matters that bring conversations. Na tunaanza pia kujiuliza, is LGBTQ there? What is the problem? What can we do as a church? What can we do as a society? Why our young children going there? It's also a platform for us to have a conversation. So I really feel it's time. Before is it 10 years ishe, ama 5 years ishe, lazima tuende referendum and we deal with our constitution, because we are the people, we are the majority, we shape what we want to see in our nation. And for me, this is not about even me, it's about generations to come, my children and your children's children. The president will come and go. Mwingine anaweza ingia hata labda ni mrasi, bado atabadilika amebaki for the constitution. So the constitution is more powerful than what we call a one-term presidency or two-term presidency. Tukiingia TikTok,